Now I'd like to talk about an issue that's a little bit more advanced when you're vacuum forming, and that's a thing we call webbing. Rather than explain to you what it is, let me show you. Okay, this right here is webbing. It usually forms when you have two high points like this and this over here. And imagine the plastic inflating and it's stretching and it's trying to go to that deep part over there, but because it's between these two high points, what it does is it pinches in the middle, and that's what you call webbing. The way to fix webbing is by trying to stretch out that part. And the way to stretch out that part is by putting an object on either side of where we know the webbing will form. So in this case, I might put a bottle cap over here, another bottle cap over here, and hopefully, as the plastic is stretching, it'll create a valley over here where otherwise the webbing will form. So we can go ahead and try to do that. Okay, so now we're just waiting for the plastic to be ready. We have here two objects on the platform, on the platen, and I'm pretty sure that webbing is going to form around this area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and show how the webbing forms, and I'm going to walk you, explain as it's happening, and then and after that, let's do one with the bottle caps and see how that fixes the problem. So the temperature is almost at 160, which is the forming temperature, and we're just about there. And so as you can see, there's webbing. Just wait for it to stop. And now let's do another one, this time with the bottle caps, and see how that fixes the problem. So now what we're doing is we're waiting for the sheet to heat up, and we have bottle caps on either side of where we know the webbing does form. Hopefully that stretches out the plastic so it forms a valley where the webbing used to be. Now there's no foolproof way of doing this, and what you have to do is sometimes find something else. In this case we're using bottle caps. You might have to use something else if the solution doesn't work, but hopefully that explains to you the principle of how to address webbing. As you can see, it did form webbing over it, and so we probably have to look for something else. This time with larger objects on either side of the webbing. This is great. We no longer have the webbing here, and we have now 4 new webbings. Okay, so we did 3 tries, and you can see the comparison between the 3 tries. And I'm not going to go ahead and do another one, but I hope this illustrates what needs to happen when you have webbing form. As you can see, we did manage to remove the 4 webbings, and in its place we have 4 new webbings. But the basic idea is that whenever there's webbing, we need to stretch that area out. So that's webbing. I hope that helps. If you have any more questions, feel free to get in touch with us. Click on the description below. All the links are there. And hit like, hit subscribe. There are more videos coming up.